How is your day going? Hola a todos, that's in Spanish. Hi everyone. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish, and no hablo español. Unfortunately, lo siento. I'm sorry. Lo siento. I'm sorry. I'm interested in languages, of course. I think that languages are a tool for connections in a way, but it's hard these days that even when you try to reach out to people, in most of the cases people don't care at all. They are too preoccupied with their lives. Unfortunately, we are very much stuck in our lives the way it is, like um, we don't have much chance to step out from the usual life cycle, and it's very saddening because that way we don't understand each other. I mean, we don't care about fellow humans because we are busy with our own difficulties or stuff. I mean, uh, today the weather is not nice, unfortunately. 2 days ago it was a much better weather, it was sunny, but I heard on the weather forecast that it's going to rain. In fact, there was warning that there was risk of, like flash floodings or something, maybe. I hope not. I hope it's not true. I mean, there won't be anything bad, but I don't know. For now, it's just gray weather, but let's see what happens tonight. I don't know. Anyway, so I have shared songs on my channel, and if you like, you can watch them. Hello, how are you doing? How is your day going? So I was just going to say that unfortunately these days people don't care about one another because people are so busy all the time. Uh, that's unfortunately true. But why not reach out to one another in some forms? I don't know. To show that we care in a way. I understand these days people get frustrated because there are many difficulties, and in many cases there are very unpleasant experiences, and people are unfriendly. Like they don't lend a helping hand. That's very saddening. They don't lend a helping hand, like here I am, I can help you, whatever. It doesn't happen these days, and that's very saddening because uh, we are supposed to be there for one another, but we are not. And yeah, and people often these days get jealous of one another, and they don't help. They don't care, they don't reach out like, hey, here I am, I can help you. No. People are so like, they are afraid to lose something. I don't know, they don't want to help. They don't want to give something to the other person. They don't want to give their time. They don't want to give their time to another person. And yeah, it's very saddening because, I mean, this way we are not going to be, as human beings, I don't know, more connected and happier. We are not going to be happier this way, but I mean, what can I say? I mean, it's not, I'm just, a tiny speck of dust. I mean, I'm not important. I don't have much to, I sometimes try to be here for, I don't know, anybody cares or not. I have no idea if anybody cares. I try to care, you know, I mean, I try to care a little sometimes. Of course, not all the time, I can't be there. But yeah, I try to care when I can. I mean, I don't know. So I still haven't heard from some Ukrainian acquaintances, like subscribers on my channel. I haven't heard from the Ukrainian people. Привіт, hello, як справи? How are you? Привіт, hello, in Ukrainian. Привіт. Як справи means how are you? As for me, добре, дякую. I'm fine, thank you in Ukrainian. Добре, добре, дякую. I'm fine, thank you. So yeah, sadly I haven't heard from Ukrainian acquaintance. So, добре, дякую. I'm fine, thank you in Ukrainian. Добре, дякую. It sounds so nice, that language. I mean, Ukrainian language sounds nice. Добре, дякую. I'm fine, thank you. I will boil in a second, so I have to check very soon and pour out the drink, but yeah. Okay, it's boiling, so yeah, I will pour it out and have just a little bit more boiling it, then it's ready. So anyway, how is, because I, you know, use tap water and I want to boil it, so, you know. Okay. So anyway, hello, sorry, I missed, there was somebody here, sorry, I just didn't look at the screen at the time when you were, sorry. So anyway, I will just, hold on, grab, where was it? Okay. Needed this and this for quickly preparing. Just, it's not going to take much time for it. I will use scissors. Scissors is easier that way. I will quickly get it. So anyway, I haven't heard from Ukrainian acquaintances and still not open. So yeah. Let's see. So anyway, how are you doing? Okay, I will. So yeah, just I don't know, somehow I feel a little cold now. I'm not sick, but yeah, I feel kind of cold. That's why I want to drink something hot. So yeah, that's why. Just a second. put the scissors away. And yeah, rubbish. So yeah, I haven't heard from some of my subscribers, and I wonder how they are doing. Hello, how are you? I wonder how they are doing. So welcome to my channel. I don't know, are you my subscriber or not, but greetings. How are you doing? How is everything? What languages do you speak? I wonder. I'm interested in languages, but I don't often find people to communicate with, practice languages with. Um, Hello, what do you mean? I'm surprised to hear that somebody hasn't seen a live video on YouTube yet. No, no, no. I just can't believe it because on YouTube many people make live videos all the time, and how to say, they, I mean, people make live videos all the time on YouTube, so it's not really anything new or something. So I'm surprised if, or maybe it's just, it's that you haven't seen my live video yet. It may be the case, I don't know. Where are you from? And yeah, what languages do you speak if you want to share about it? Anyway, as for me, yeah, I'm trying to learn, yeah, Ukrainian, Russian, and well, Mandarin Chinese, but I'm, not making any progress. These are very hard languages to learn, so that's the case. And yeah, as for my English, is not as good as it used to be because I live in a non-English speaking country. So anyway, it's spring weather here, but a little on the cooler side. So it's a little bit cool. Anyway, so I have posted song on my channel by Katy Perry. I made a cover of her song, Chained to the Rhythm. I really love that song. So just now, without the song in the background, I will try to sing. Are we crazy? Living our lives by... sorry. Are we crazy? Living our lives through a lens, trapped in our white picket fence, like ornaments. Okay, just randomly. Oh, okay. Really? Привет. Yeah. Ah. Вы Вы Украine. Huh. That's oh great. As I was saying earlier, Ukrainian phrases, and I wondered, was it that you heard I tried to say Добре дякую, like I'm fine, thank you. But yeah, if it's so, well, all of a sudden I don't know what to say because yeah, it's hard to put together the words in Ukrainian. I get confused all the time. So, Привет, мене звати Brigitta. Okay, I only said my name is. Okay, мене звати Brigitta. Я з How do you say Hungary? It's very difficult to say in Ukrainian, Hungary. Unfortunately, I cannot say я з України. I cannot say that. But I'm neighbor, like from Hungary, so yeah. And by the way, I'm very sad that Yeah, I mean, the situation, when is it going to be over, that nonsense war, you know? I can't do anything about it. And so anyway, jak sprawy, how are you? That's, I can only say jak sprawy, how are you? And oh, jak życia, życia, how is your life? Oh, it's still very hot. I still have to wait. I can't drink it yet. Jak życia? Eh, the where the and where do you live? Okay, I sometimes mix, the words. That's why I sometimes don't dare to speak because I can get it wrong. And so I wanted to ask, where are you? And the word now was in my head before. Oh, wait. Now. I even made a video about, I mean, long time ago about, I have made several videos, but what was the word for now? I can't remember. It's so terrible. Well, I wasn't expecting, Ukrainian speaker to watch my live. That's why I was so unprepared. That's why I cannot say much. Like just Mene zvati Brigitta. Eh, was the phrase of "nice to meet you" was. My memory is horrible. What was it? Mm, I keep confusing it with Russian. That's why I don't want to say it, because yeah, I don't know how you feel about. I mean, well, I suppose it's horrible. I mean, this just shouldn't happen. So, jak życia? How is your life? And I can't ask, where are you now? Did you send any new message? No. Are you right now? Nobody is watching. Wait. Seems like there's a media barrier between. Yeah, well, the I'm not in Hungary now, by the way. I'm in Turkey, so but I'm from Hungary originally. So the media, well, it is, well, the two countries not exactly getting along in some ways. Unfortunately, I don't see any. I had been to Ukraine. If you want, you can check out my video. It's not a video where I speak. Just my pictures I had taken in 2019 in Ukraine. It's in a video, like compiled video. Long time ago I had posted it. But I mean, that was a very short time I was there. And then it was like for a few days I was in Ukraine back then. And the only word I had picked up back then was "дякую," thank you, and nothing else. Unfortunately, I couldn't learn any other words. And I don't see a reason why the two countries, Hungary and Ukraine, should have any issues. I mean, in terms of this bullshit politics, I mean, I don't see a reason. But as for the people, like, there shouldn't be any enmity, any shit. I mean, there shouldn't be any crap between the two countries, because neighbors should get along. So that's my opinion, and I don't have any issue with my neighbors. So yeah, I liked Kiev. Sorry, my pronunciation is bad, but yeah. So, but yeah, since then I haven't been able to visit again because the situation. Um, and it still hasn't been resolved, the situation, and it's very disappointing that it's still no seeing not seeing the end of this crap. And what we can see is the bad things happening. And I mean, on the eastern side of the country the situation is worse. And yeah, in um, Bakhmut, is that the city name? There's, I don't know, clashes there, and bad things, you know. And the other day I heard that was it not a museum or something that was hit? It was just, you know. So yeah, it's a mess. The situation is. What's wrong with me? I'm not sick, but yeah, it's just for some reason I just have so. I don't know. I'm not sick, but yeah, it's just. So anyway, that on the eastern side of the country, there is you know, a worse situation than probably in the rest of the country. But uh, yeah, it's just so awful that the media has well, there's an unfortunate thing about, you know, in Hungary, the well, yeah, Hungary is a small country, as you know, much smaller than Ukraine. And I don't know, the situation is that, you know, Hungary is, I think, well, it says that it wants peace, which, you know, I mean, I want peace as well, of course. Um, but you know, on another level, the political stuff, like, you know, it's like the country is closer to Russia, you know. And well, I don't know if the reason is only because you know, Russia is a bigger country, and you know, the other country is very small, you know. And I don't know, probably that's the main reason. But yeah, but I think as for people, you know, people don't have issue. I don't know, there are some idiots in Hungary, like there are some who, you know, I mean, who help Ukrainians. There are those people, and there are those who don't like them. You know, it depends on, I don't know, but yeah. Um, so Hungary says it wants peace um, as soon as possible, you know, in Ukraine. But the question is, when is that possible? Um, I don't know. Are you still there watching this live? I don't know. Um, is that possible? I mean, how soon is peace possible? I mean, that's the main question, because mm, the news, I don't see anything towards that much towards like a lasting peace. Still okay, war, yeah. There's yeah, in every country, yeah. But I like to pay attention to both sides. Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. I mean, there are idiots in all countries who, yeah, have you know, very horrible, you know, views, and yeah, they, you know, they are not kind or anything. So so you are, I mean, somewhere outside of the country, I guess. I mean, most civilians have left the country. I mean, not all civilians, but uh, many civilians have left the country. Um, so are you among that population? Uh, which left? I mean, how do you find life now? More difficult, I suppose. I mean, if you are outside of the country, there's a different kind of issues that you have to face. I mean, if you were in Ukraine, that would be a different, set of difficulties, but yeah. So, but yeah, it's not easy at all. So, yeah. But yeah, it's interesting that I found you watching my live because the videos I had made in the past about Ukrainian words or something, there was nobody commenting on them like, your pronunciation is bad or anything. So I was not, thinking that somebody was watching my, live from, or, from Ukraine. I wasn't expecting that. So yeah, like, are you recent? You just they found this live video by chance? Is it what you wrote? 1 second. Like, is it the first time you see my channel? Because I don't remember any comments from you. Let me think. No, I mean, I usually don't get comments on my videos, but very few. If I get, yeah, very few comments from Italians or, yeah, nobody else really. I mean, and Turkish people. So, yeah, that's why I'm surprised. Hmm. Oh, okay, wait. Now I see new message. I'm staying at my place. The only issue is uncertainty. Hard to plan anything. This stream popped up in my recommendations randomly. Oh, really? I don't know how I mean, yeah, I sometimes, yeah, I suppose, yeah, it was on YouTube, like on your channel, maybe you saw a notification about my live. So, and you mentioned that you are staying at your place. So you are in Ukraine. Uh, Still don't remember that word now. It was in my head before. Wait, I made a video in which I used the word now. And for some reason right now I cannot recall that word. This is about the memory. It's just horrible. Yeah. And even I can't recall, because I made a video about what time is it. And in that was that phrase. So, if, yeah, I mean, you are in Ukraine, but which city? Um, mm, if you want to mention, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you don't want to mention. Okay, I don't know, because this is, YouTube. But yeah, I mean, if you want to mention, sorry, I don't want to force out answer from you. It's just I wondered. Zaraz means now, right? Zaraz. Jaki zaraz czas? Yeah, yeah. I mean, see, the memory is just so bad when you don't have chance to talk to speakers of a language. Given language, it's hard to make any progress, and hard to make the memory last. That's the problem. for me, because yeah. And I mean, here in Turkey, obviously, there are more Russian speakers. I can hear, I mean, because many tourists from, I mean, not just Russia, but from Kazakhstan and other places. But yeah, I mean, when was the last time I heard, like, I encountered Ukrainians? Wait a minute. That was last year in Izmir in Turkey. And the girls, they were living in Germany. I mean, since the war had started, they had moved, and they were studying in Germany. So I mean, that was quite a while ago when I had, clearly heard Ukrainian. But yeah, that was a while ago. But other times, I most often just hear Russian. But sometimes people don't speak loud, I mean, you cannot hear clearly what they are, using. But I mean, most often it's Russian here, you can hear. So that's why it's hard to make progress. I haven't been able to. So, do you have, I mean, your, I mean, you are staying in Ukraine, and so is there any issue about electricity and stuff? I mean, yeah, during your daily life, are there, disruptions in, service electricity? I mean, is it a daily occurrence or just sometimes? Okay, let me read your message. Even try to learn Turkish. Yeah, I mean, I had ever. Sorry, my without the glasses. Yeah, I read it in the wrong way. Ever try? Yeah, I mean, I had to learn Turkish from scratch because I have been living here for quite a few years. Yeah, it is. Turkish language, when it comes to daily speech, it's not as hard, but when it comes to like more detailed and deep conversation, it's harder. Like the idioms and the expressions in the language is hard. For a Hungarian to learn Turkish, well, the only part that's easy, well, maybe that what's easier, I suppose, is that the grammar structure of the language, both Hungarian and Turkish share something in common with regards to the grammar structure. So, like, we put suffix at the end of the word in Hungarian, but also in Turkish they usually put suffix at the end of the word. So, grammar structure is, there is some in common, but only too few words, like very old words, like not really in daily conversation you can use them much. Very few words are similar in Turkish and Hungarian. Let me give you the example from the similar words in Hungarian Turkish. Okay, in Hungarian, kapu means gate. Like, outside, imagine, for example, a house with garden and there's a gate, there's a fence with a gate. And so the gate is kapu. But in Turkish, kapı, like that sound at the end is I letter without the point above it. So kapı is door. Door. You can open the door. So that basically, kapı in Turkish means door. So in Hungarian, gate, and in Turkish, door. But another example of similar words is in Hungarian, zseb means pocket, zseb, and in Turkish, cep, cep. So zseb, cep. But other than that, I mean, two old word, for example, that you don't use in daily conversation. For example, balta, it's like X, AXE. I mean, I spelled the word, so that's what that means in both Turkish and Hungarian. But that word you don't use in daily language, you know. And other than that, there are no other really many similar words. I mean, very few words. And some of those words are not used in daily conversation. So, but as I have said, it's still not easy to learn Turkish for a Hungarian. As for the situation, vice versa, for example, for a Turkish person to learn Hungarian, they say it's more difficult to learn Hungarian. But for me, Turkish is kind of difficult in a way. I mean, because those expressions like idioms in the language, those are a bit hard to learn. Like, you know, what you couldn't figure out on your own. Like, you would need somebody to explain to you that term. That's what I have some difficulty with, you know. I mean, still have to learn those, but yeah, other than that. So I wouldn't say it's easy that much, because I still had to learn many vocabulary from scratch. Like vocabulary, I don't even know, you know. And another thing, Turkish, why is it more difficult, Turkish? Because Turkish has borrowed words from Persian, Farsi language, and also from Arabic language. And I don't speak neither Arabic nor Farsi, Persian language. Unfortunately, I don't speak. So those borrowed words in the Turkish language from Farsi or Arabic, I can't tell the meaning because I have no connection with those languages. That's why it's difficult for me. For Turkish people, I mean, well, I'm not saying that they can easily talk to Arabic, speaking people, because actually they have many challenges. That Turkish people, most of them, they cannot speak Arabic. Some Turkish people can speak fluent Arabic. Mainly in southeastern Turkey, there are, for example, in the city of Hatay in Turkey, they can speak Arabic language there, but as for in like the general population, not that many can speak fluent Arabic. So so that's why it's not an easy language, because it has borrowed words from other languages. And there's one example from, for example, Persian language. I don't speak Farsi, but there's a word in Turkish, Perşembe, which means Thursday. Perşembe. I said it in the shorter way, like Perşembe günü means Thursday actually, but I just said the short word, Perşembe. Thursday in Turkish, but in Farsi, in Persian, it's something like similar to Perşembe. It's like Parşembe, or the accent is different, but yeah, that word is definitely from Persian. In the Turkish language, this word Perşembe is from Farsi, but unfortunately I don't know other details. So yeah, I'm not good at languages because, you know, I haven't had a chance to study at university, and I'm very sad about that, you know. I have always wanted to study perhaps linguistics or something, but I haven't had the chance. Let me look at, oh, it's almost 6 p.m. In Ukraine, is it 1 hour, wait, same or 1 hour behind? Hmm. Ah, they, sorry, what do you mean? So it's pretty understandable until you meet. Ah, same. Yeah, I also thought it's the same, but yeah. So yeah, so I mean, sorry, I'm in the this live video. I will shortly it will come to an end because yeah, I will just wash the dishes and stuff. But yeah, it was a pleasant surprise that I found a subscriber from Ukraine. Yeah, I'm glad about it. So yeah, you can see my videos if you like later on, although my pronunciation is not very good. That's, you know, something I cannot really easily improve because I don't have any acquaintances from Ukraine. So anyway, I will say goodbye now, and well, wherever you are in Ukraine, yeah, I'm praying for you that you would be safe, um, and for your country to have peace, and the country would be rebuilt as soon as possible, because I mean, what a loss for, you know, the beautiful country to be in ruins. It's just, yeah, horrible. So Pobacnie, bye, right? Pobacnie, goodbye. I hope I said the polite word. Pobacnie, goodbye. Thank you for watching. You're welcome. You're welcome in Turkish, Rica ederim. Rica ederim. I don't know how to type now. Maybe I later check. What? Do pobачення. Oh, sorry. I left a word out from this phrase. Sorry. Do побачення. I was thinking maybe I said it wrong. But yeah. Do побачення. It's like two phrases, right? Goodbye. First the do part and побачення. So do побачення, goodbye. I hope I said it right. So take care, goodbye.